All right, welcome back. For those of you who are following, I even forgot to say subscribe and follow, so I'll just say that now. For more of this kind of content, you can subscribe to follow, share if you think some of any content here is going to bless anybody's life. Once again, let me do a recap of what this channel is about. This is like my third video. My name is Samuel Osita. This is Knowing with Sam. And what's Knowing with Sam is a place where I share life journey on wealth, money, physical fitness, family, entertainment, or whatever. But there are things that are going to better your life. I'm not a professor. I'm not a teacher. I'm just sharing things that you will, after listening to, you will live a better person. That's just it. Sharing my journey. I've been in business for about 15 years. I currently employ about 32 staffs. I run about 3 to 4 different businesses. I run a laundry business that has about 11 branches. Very successful, highly successful. I run an e-commerce company, which I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to share with you how I went into it. I run an FMCG company that does hand wash, sanitizers, liquid soap for cars, car wash, air freshener. We call them FMCG. You know, I do that. I'm about going into property. And why do I say that? Well, I acquired my third property, and the second and third are rentals. And I'm going to share another story with you that will intrigue you. I sold my house to start renting. I know many of you won't want to hear that, but it's for another topic. Many people say, are you crazy? No. A house is actually only an asset at the point of trade. I didn't see any reason why I should be living there when it could generate me more money. But I'll explain it to you later. You know, for you to be successful in this life, you have to be a bit radical, a bit non-conformist, and think different from any other person. Yes, I sold my house and I started renting, and I used the money to invest in property as well. So that's why I said I'm into property now. So I'm going to share it. Now, what are we talking about today? I'm talking about e-commerce, how another of my business generates. We just started, it's about a year and a bit old. We generate about 4 million every month. Yes, we do about 50 million every year from this e-commerce business. Don't forget the other one I said makes over 100 million. Now, what is e-commerce? E-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services online. Simple. The buying and selling of goods and services online. If you operate online, that is e-commerce, electronic commerce. Now, under e-commerce, there are different branches of e-commerce. But I'm not going to talk about other people's own because I don't know much about it. I'll talk about mine. My e-commerce is I sell certain things online. Okay? I'll say what brought me into it. Now, I'm not a techie. Some of you will say, I hate internet. I'm not a techie. I have people running this site for me that I've never even met. I got them online. Okay? Many of you know a site called Nairaland, Gigi. That's where I got them. You know, I don't know them. They run the website for me. I pay them. I have 2 guys. They cost me about 100K a month. And it's been great. Okay? They do the landing page. They do the Facebook ad and all that. Okay, now what kind of e-commerce do we do? I do that I search for special products. You know, like when you're on your phone and you're looking at laptop, and you now go to your iPad or laptop, and the next thing laptop is popping up. Those are the ads that we do. They are run by algorithms, and it's those algorithms that we use. I know a bit about them, but I have no idea about programming. And that is what I try to tell anybody. Be a person that seeks opportunity. That's what I do. How did I go into e-commerce? Good. Now, I told you guys that I have a laundry business, and during the course of interviewing one of the young girls, she told me a lot about e-commerce, and it was intriguing. And many years ago, I used to sell on eBay, which is more direct, just like Jumia. So, by the way, anybody that sells on Jumia is a form of e-commerce. People that sell on Juji is a form of e-commerce. People that sell on Konga is e-commerce of its own. People that do affiliate marketing is a form of e-commerce. People that sell on Instagram, those people that sell your bags, your wig, that do all those kind of Instagram jokes, that use influencers, they are a form of e-commerce. Now, mine we did an influencer marketing recently, and it was very successful. So what was an influencer marketing? Influencer marketing is whereby you get somebody that has an influence, not celebrity. People mix up celebrity marketing and influencer marketing. Influencer marketing is anybody that can influence a group of people. So let's say I'm selling aeroplane, and I know somebody who has 20 followers, just 20 followers, and my target is to sell just 2 planes a year. I will go and meet that person, pay the person to advertise our plane. So maybe it's like coming into the plane and doing all that. So that's what influencer marketing is. It's not only Cristiano Ronaldo or Kim Kardashian. No, anybody that can garner followers for your market. So that's why I said someone that has 20 to 25 followers. If my target is to sell just 2 planes in a year, and that person is able to get me one, it was a success. Okay, so what we do depends on what you sell. Some people do from oven mixer, a deep fryer, hair, shoe, whatever. Okay, I'm not going to go in here and talk about what I buy. I sell online, and I run what they call landing page. We do Facebook ad and Google ads. Okay, the ads pop up on your Facebook and tell you about a product. When you talk about a product, it follows you all over the place. So we started it last a year and a half ago, and when the girl told me a lot about it, I said, okay, let me go and research. So I went on Facebook, on YouTube, I read a lot about it, and I've always liked anything that has to do with marketing. But the challenge with e-commerce, I'll be honest with you, is financially inducing for you to involve in. You must spend on ads. We do an average of about 600 to 800,000 on ads, Facebook ads every month. So if we do, then cost of the goods that you're reselling, but the profit margin is always high. It's a very good business if you're patient enough and you learn it well. Okay, I learned mine online. I didn't pay for any course. I just kept studying it, and I found out that I was struggling to do all those connection of ads, and I found I couldn't do it. And the best way, if you look at even the people doing e-commerce abroad, they contract all those things out. People that will do your landing page, thumbnail, all those techie things. No. So I was busy just the marketing and searching for the product. And I had a girl that called. So what happened is that we run ads, target everywhere in Nigeria, and people fill the form. I want this product, bam, bam, bam. And the next morning we'll see all the people that fill the form. My girl picks the call, calls them, hello, Mr. Hassan, you ordered for a product, when would you like it to be delivered? So that is how we make it. No long story. A lot of people will tell you, I'm not doing Shopify. Like people will say, I do normal e-commerce landing page, website. People go to my website and buy. It's a very lucrative business for any business you do. In fact, any business you run should have an online presence. You see, this generation, the Gen Z and those coming after them, I see your normal market, Onitsha market, and is going to shrink with time. Okay? Now, if there's a big dealer, whether electronics or whatever, in Onitsha market, Idumata market, Alaba, let's say you're in the market and I am doing the same business with you and I'm doing online. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you the truth, in the next few years, my profit margin will outsmart you that's taking a big shop, paying millions for it. All I need is just a warehouse. That is the strategy Amazon is doing. They'll run ad, people are buying through online and they have it on the storage. That's what Jumia is doing, that's what Konga is doing. So that is the future. So e-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services online. For example, I have a friend who owns a farm. He does goat meat. He slaughters goats. He does it online. He runs ads. People call him nationwide. He supplies meat nationwide in the country. I know somebody that does men health, things that make men healthy. He does it nationwide. I know somebody that does furniture in our e-commerce. He does it nationwide. Somebody that sells shoes. Whatever service you offer. Are you a graphic designer? People need you, but they don't even know you're here. So what does your e-commerce do? It takes it and says, I'm a graphic designer, and puts it in people. Our dry cleaning, we just moved an arm of our dry cleaning online. We are running ads, and people are calling. Is it food? Is it hair you're selling? Is it shoe? People want your services, but the challenge is that they don't know you're existing. All our businesses were moving all online. Are you a property guy? You advertise. You must advertise. Do you sell sand? There are people that will say, oh, call us, we sell sand, we do haulage. People will advertise. Can I book online? Can I place order? Is it egg you're selling? Whatever you're selling, it's about time you move online, because that is the future. And if you start early, every other person will come late and join you in the journey. So that is our other business that we do. We do e-commerce, and it's self-running. You don't need a lot of staff. We only have 2 staff in that department, and their job is just to confirm order, place with the buy guys. We have dispatch people who don't even employ full-time. They are the ones that take the goods if it's in Lagos. So let's say the goods are demanded in Adamawa. People call us from Taraba, Adamawa, Cross River, Oyo. So what we do, we have agents all over the states. So we take those goods and give different agents. So if the ad comes in and the person wants it from Uyo or from Abuja, the agent in Abuja will go deliver, collect the money, remove their charges, and send to us. That was how we've been able to break the barrier of logistics in Nigeria. There is a big logistics issue, and Nigeria is a big market. Lagos is saturated, Abuja is getting saturated. So that same thing, whether it's iPhone you're selling in Lagos, people want it all over the country. People want it in Ghana. We supply to Ghana, we supply to Togo. They see our ads. So it's the agents, there are state agents there. But the unfortunate challenge in Nigeria is that is payment on delivery. So you have to make expense to get the goods there to Delta, wherever, and the person sees it, checks it out, it's good. Then they pay your agent. Your agents remove their own commission and remit your money back to you. Okay? So please, any of my topics I'm talking about, don't mind me the way I'm talking. I'm not conversant with this yet, but we'll keep improving. If you have any question or whatever you'd like me to talk about down there, please kindly ask any question. We're going to deliver answer. Okay? And once again, like I said again, we are not selling courses. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing my journey on various things that can give you financial freedom. And talking about financial freedom, another thing I would like to address in future topics is that you can actually be a multi-millionaire while still working for somebody. Not everybody is destined to be their own boss. Many of us start business not because we want to start business. We start business because we want to sack our boss. That's not a good principle. That is not a good principle. So I'm going to talk about that in subsequent this thing, and I'll talk about how it's not how much you make, it's how much you're able to keep that matters, and what you do with the money you make. Okay? And I'll give a story in the next topic of how my driver has built a house in Lagos. He's a landlord in Lagos. He has and this is somebody that then he was earning 50,000. Now earns close to 100k, but this is when he was earning 50,000-60,000. So it's not about how much you earn, and he was already a landlord. Okay, that will be my next topic. So once again, thank you to listening to us. Subscribe to this channel and get quality content. And if you're not getting anything I'm saying, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask me about any topic. If I do not know it, I will tell you I do not know and recommend materials that you can use. Once again, we're not selling courses. I'm not a professor. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing my journey. All right? Have a beautiful day and welcome to Knowing with Sam. Thank you.